back on your screen again. You know, I told y'all I was showing up on what is this? Why you doing that? It's out of this. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I don't know what's going on with that, but so yeah, I told y'all that I was going to be coming back on here every day. I don't know why that's doing that, but let's just go back to this. Um, so what I think I'm gonna do, let me see something. So I told y'all I was gonna be coming back on here every day, right? And I have been doing it. I've been showing up, and I've only been consistent for about a week now. Um, but I love it on Twitch. I'm literally still struggling to get my chat box to show up and to get a lot of things working on here. But I'm holding it down for the new Twitchettes and Twitchites or whatever you want to call it. But I'm holding it down for us simply because, you know, it's just tough on him. But we don't dwell on the toughness. We just keep it moving. So what's up to my Niji on Turtle Island and to all the people around the world? This is Dr. Sean, a motivational dentist, and the simplest game, as you can see, that I'm playing is solitaire. Now, as I play this game, I just want to tell you guys. So my channel, sometimes I will talk about tea. Sometimes I will talk about other stuff. And one thing that I have been into recently is knowing who I am. So a lot of people would come to this stream and say, "Oh, this is a black lady," or "This is an African American," and I'm neither one of those. I'm actually indigenous to Turtle Island, aka America, and my ancestors were all born and raised here on Turtle Island, aka America. Um, I was born and raised in Oaxaca, which is also known nowadays as Tallahassee and Florida. My tribes are the Appalachian, um, Muskogean, Choctaw, and Creek. All right, so I'm not from Africa and I'm not black. So I am a sacred person to this land. And what I've been doing lately is just a lot of research to figure out, you know, who I am and more about my ancestors because I have been lied to, y'all. I have been lied to. But I'm going to talk about that kind of stuff. Let me just test my chat because I can never. I don't know why it's so hard for me to get my chat to show up on the screen. Like, chat highlight. Why won't it show up? I'm doing something wrong. I'm serious. If somebody know how to help me get it to show up, because it'll show up on the phone, but not on the screen. And I'm using Streamlabs desktop, right? And my chat thing is on here, but it's not showing up. Like I have a chat highlight as a source. It's not hidden. I went to the open source properties, but I'm confused about that one little part. I wish somebody would have a YouTube video or something to help me out. Anywho, we playing solitaire today, and I'm just gonna be talking to you guys about what I learned. I haven't played solitaire in so long, but this used to be one of my favorite games. I haven't played in. Let me see if I can remember how to play. Oh, I think I remember how to play this game immediately. Immediately. So, I thought that I could put this king up here, but maybe I can't. And I know you have to use red and yeah. So I'm playing solitaire using a few numbers. Am I messing up, y'all? Okay, we in business. I made a move. Bust a move. Bust a move. Bust a move. Bust a move, yo. But yeah, when I was reading last night, because I do a hell of a lot of reading lately since I learned that I'm not black. Okay. I'm like, well, who the freak am I? And when I've been doing this reading, I last night since this all started a while ago, right? I have a special chief in my life who kind of opened my eyes to all the hidden history, and it took a long time for me to get woke. Um, but just last week, well, was it 2 weeks ago? Like Thanksgiving time, I was like, I want to know more about Thanksgiving because it just don't seem right. I was like, what is this holiday all about? So, boy, did I open up a can of worms. I opened up a can of worms. So I didn't realize that Thanksgiving had to do with the early settlers, like in Jamestown, I think it is. Um, when they came over and they were at war with the Indians, aka the Aboriginals, my ancestors. And after they killed them, they celebrated with a feast. I was like, what the what? They celebrated with a feast, and that's how they got Thanksgiving. And we just been celebrating it. It goes a lot deeper than that, but that's the overall meaning of it, celebrating the death. And I dug deeper into the whole holiday and found a letter written by the settlers. I think I forgot which name it was. I should have written it down. The next time I have it written down, but he just talked about how they had killed so much that day and they burnt people and they were bleeding and it was just really sad. So that's how I stopped celebrating Thanksgiving because it has nothing to do with me. Nothing. Nothing. You know? And moving on to Christmas. Oh dear Christmas. Christmas is another one of those holidays that has the same type of beginnings. So Christmas, the word, well, let's start here. Because Christmas is a pagan holiday. So that means that it's a holiday that was brought on a long time ago and it really isn't, it doesn't mean what it means today. But for me, how something starts is the true meaning. Like the beginning will tell you everything you need to know about these holidays. But we're going to start off discussing what's his name? Saint Nick? Santa Claus. So Santa Claus, the real word for Santa Claus is Sinterklaas. So let me spell that for you because you can always go and do your own freaking research. Okay? So I'm going to put this right here because I don't know where my text box at. But Santa Claus. So I'm going to put that on the screen. Add a new source. Santa Claus. Y'all probably don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. But that's why knowledge is power. And I didn't know either until now. Okay, so here's the word that I'm talking about. Sinterklaas. Sinterklaas. And I think I might have added an extra T. Yep. Sinterklaas. So Sinterklaas, what does this look like to you? Sinterklaas is so you'll see some similarities. Santa Claus equals Sinterklaas. And Sinterklaas is celebrated like in the Dutch. And Sinterklaas is this man who looks like a priest or a pope or something. He looks just like Santa Claus, but it looks more like religious. And over there, what I realized is that during the December time, there's a whole bunch of festivals, such as um, there's like the Saturn. Let me just get my facts together because I did a lot of research, y'all. I did a lot of research. Let me just get my facts together. So, I'm always researching, by the way, because I want to know the truth. Like, I'm tired of being lied to. After I learned that I was an Indian and I read Christopher Columbus's journal of his first voyage, it opened my eyes. I was like, oh, hell no. This can't have anything to do with me. It doesn't. It has something to do with the Romans, the Greeks, all of that, but it's not the day that you think it is. And I just can no longer take part in it. Even these cards that I'm playing, how they had the king and queen and all that stuff on it, it's all. I live in a pagan society right now here in America. Or they turned Turtle Island into America. But Santa Claus, where is he? Dang, my phone is dying. No. Hold on. So the day that they celebrated is. I want to give y'all the right freaking name. Because I was like, what the freak? Because Saturnalia. Saturnalia. So that was like a 7-day Mardi Gras festival in the streets that they had to celebrate with gifts and feasting. And then they had the Cullens, which is feasting, procession, small gift and greenery. So there was Saturnalia from December 17th to December 24th. And then there's the solstice holiday, which is the 25th, which is the day that they celebrate the sun, like the sun in the sky, for giving them, the day back because it's been so dark in the winter. And you know how now the days are dark, so it was basically based on the solar system. And then on the first they had Kalends. Now these were all a group of holidays where they kind of celebrated Mithras, the god of light. And I need to just do a whole history lesson on this because it's just ridiculous. But back to Santa Claus because that's what I'm talking about now. That's who I want to highlight today. I don't want to give y'all too much. And really, you have to read for yourself. But it doesn't hurt to open the seed. You know what I'm saying? Dang, I took so many pictures that they're like. So I gotta go all the way back through my files. Because I really want y'all to go look this up. Go look up Santa Claus. And, okay. So we got Santa Claus, right? Because I just be like, well, who is this? Sinterklaas. So they celebrate in the streets and they paint their faces black. And they put shoes next to the chimney and they put a carrot and a letter to Santa Claus in it. Now, Santa Claus rides a horse. So, unlike here where he rides the reindeer, the real one rides on a horse. And then he has a helper who is a little kidnapped black kid that he kidnapped who helps him pass out toys to the kids. And his name is Black Pete. Yeah, stuff is true. So they did protests in that area to protest Sinterklaas. All right, and I mean it's crazy because go look up the Dutch Christmas tradition, Sinterklaas and Zwart Piet. So his name, it's Sinterklaas, and his little helper that he has with him, which they paint their face black, is Zwart Piet. Zwart Piet. And Zwart Piet is called Black Pete. So go look up these words and tell me what y'all think because I was really like, what the fuck is this? That's how I was. I was like, what the fuck? Because when I'm going to research these things, I'm just like, what is this? Somebody said this real history behind this is sick and celebrate like it's a jolly holiday is crazy. It's crazy. So, can y'all see that? So that is Santa Claus and Black Pete. You know, that's Santa Claus and Black Pete. So Santa Claus or Saint Nicholas, because they started to change the name, and you'll see the black face. Let me show you. And that is him with Black Pete. See the lips? Santa Claus with a cross on his head. So yesterday I learned this. So it ain't like I been knew this. Santa Claus with Black Pete. Crazy. Crazy, right? And so Black Pete is also called Zort Piet, as you see on the screen, and he was it says a book character. Zort Piet, also known in English by the translated name Black Pete, is the companion of Saint Nick in the folklore of the Low Countries. Traditionally, Zort Piet serves as an assistant to the saint, distributes sweets and gifts to the well-behaved children, but he was really pretty much kidnapped. As I've been finding a lot lately with me doing this history, a lot of people who were kidnapped and made to be enslaved. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. So Zwart Piet has been protested in this land for being Santa Claus's helper, who many see as a racist stereotype. I would definitely see that as a racist stereotype, and I can't get down with that. I can't get down with that. Santa Claus, Santa Claus, I don't do you no more. I don't know. Mm-mm. So while Santa Claus, portrayed as an elderly white man, arrives by ship and rides a white horse through parades across the Netherlands, hundreds of adults and children dress up as his helper, Zwart Piet, wearing black face, painted large red lips, and black curly wigs, and some with large golden earrings. Black curly wigs. Okay? It's really, really kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Someone quoted, "We were threatened by these people very aggressively. They even did the Hitler sign, and in some places, white power. It was like a weekend of Dutch racism in full display." Kind of crazy. It is kind of crazy. Somebody also said, until then, he thought that Santa Claus festivities were just about fun and collecting sweets. Now, listen to that statement. A lot of us feel like Santa Claus, Christmas is a time of, fun, collecting sweets. And I know 99.9% of my family feel this way. So you will hear me talking about this. None of my family knows this. We've celebrated Christmas. We celebrated all the holidays. We celebrated everything. Everything. They still do. But for me, I'm at this age where I'm like, something don't sit right in my spirit. So that's when I started doing the research based on what I have been learning from my chief. And it just has not been what I've been taught in school. Like, let's just be honest. Dang. So this game, I'm trying to get a book, but I'm doing two things at once because I want to play games, but I also want to give you the game so that you can know who you are. Even if you are not indigenous, you'll know the truth about the history. A lot of this demonic things that are celebrated is kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. And someone said, I was a child and not politically aware. That sounded like me what they said. But I realized we played this dress up with this character who is dumb, who is silly, who doesn't know much, who needs someone to lead the way, who keeps messing up, who is looking very ugly, and then realizing that I am the butt of the joke. I was 12 years old when I realized it. So I was like, hold on. This thing that I thought was fun seems to be that I am the star of this play without knowing it, and definitely not the role I want to have. On the bus, people would throw candies they make for Santa Claus season. They would throw it at you, making monkey sounds. The exact origin of Black Pete are mere in myth and controversy, but I mean, we can. Come on, come on, come on. Then it said the basic story of Saint Nicholas. So Santa Claus is really Saint Nick or Saint Nick. So let's put that on the screen because y'all gonna learn. If you in my screen, you're gonna learn about the things that I'm learning because I'm just today years old about a lot of shit. People think I just be saying that, but I'm really not. I have just because you can't tell me nothing no more. I'm gonna go research it. If you say this is the truth, guess what I'm gonna go do? Find out the truth for myself. And a lot of the truth that I've been finding out is just been baffling to me. Baffling me. Like, what? So, let me read y'all what the next thing say. So it says the basic story of Saint Nicholas, like what you see on the screen, aka Santa Claus. You remember what we just showed you. Um, in the Netherlands is that he comes from Spain. Story about the Spain. So Christopher Columbus came from Spain, right? Or Portugal. He was a part of that. And he came over, kidnapped people, all of those different things. Arriving by steamship with a black helper, which is basically somebody he kidnapped and made a slave, who when in his sack of toys was empty, so he would give out all the toys to the kids that they said were good, would fill his bag with children who had been bad and return to Spain, meaning kidnap the kids. All right. It's kind of crazy. It was a time when the Netherlands was still deeply enraged in slave trade. The Netherlands didn't abolish slavery in its territories until 1863. Now that's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Um, it says, I was trying to do my part to put some pride into these young black girls and boys. Be proud of who you are because we have seen many examples of children coming home and jumping in the shower trying to wash their skin off because the children at school are teasing them that they are ugly and they are dirty. Our girl recently was asking, why can't other kids get clean but I can't? Why is my dirtiness permanent? And she was referring to her skin. Mm-mm-mm. That's kind of sad. Very, very sad. Very, very, very fucking sad. Anywho, let's get back to the game. So now y'all see as I dug deeper and deeper. So that's just the tip of the iceberg. So that's what opened me up to looking into, because I'm like, I've been ever since Thanksgiving passed, I'm like, I gotta check out all these fucking holidays because they might not have nothing to do with me being Indian, and I realize they don't have anything to do with me as an indigenous person in Turtle Island, aka America. Everything that I've learned, I'm basically unlearning. My bad, y'all. Everything that I'm learning, I basically unlearning because of things like this. Because this copper tone skin, this melanin, is not something that I'm ashamed of. It's actually something that helps me when I go out in the sun. It activates vitamin D and it protects me. You know, it's a beautiful feature to have. Like, get it straight. Get it straight. So I'm in the age where I used to be that child in my life that was bullied for being black because I thought I was black because I didn't know that I was indigenous. I didn't know that. And that's the biggest trick of it all, is to hide history so you can trick people out they spot. The next thing I'm gonna do on here is read y'all Christopher Columbus journal, because that's how I really realized, oh my goodness, everything that I know was made the fuck up. It was made up, like on the whim, like. And if you have a different opinion, I would love to hear it. But I know what I read. I don't need you to tell me what Christopher Columbus said. I don't need you to show me because I ain't know how to read. And I read it. And I'm like, what the fuck, bruh? Like, so we're going to start here. And I think in this game, I might actually be losing because I'm not paying attention. But let's get back to our solitary game. Let's get back to this. But yeah, we got to have some real conversations, guys, about these things that are going around the world. The false history, like, it's ridiculous. It's truly ridiculous that in this day and age, it's still going on. I think I lost this game. Like, how I lost the game? 9. There's nowhere to put the 9. I don't think. No. 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 Dang. I lost. No. Dang, they must got this thing set on 65. I mean, on 100% difficulty. Okay, so I think I lost this game. Let's go for a hint. Oh. It wouldn't let me do that earlier, though. Come on now. Okay, anywho. So, yeah. So, me, Christmas, I'm not getting prepared for none of that shit. Like, nope. Not doing it. Can't and won't. No, thank you. Alright. Do I need to get another hint? Okay, the hint is to do that. Oh. Now, see, I tried to do that earlier, and it didn't let me put the aces up there, but now I want to let me do it. I tell you, boy. But yeah, man, I've been doing a deep dive into questioning what I'm learning and the things that I know, um, my ancestry, and it's just been really shocking. It's really shocking. It's really kind of shocking. And I can't believe it. I can't believe half of the things that I've been seeing and traditions that were just made off of nothing. Let's go to a new game because yeah, I don't want to see this ad. I don't wanna see that ad. So new game. Alright, new game. So let's go to a new game. But tell me what y'all think about that. How do you feel about knowing that Santa Claus really means Santa Claus, and that Santa Claus had a helper named Zord Piet, which they call now Black Pete, and that Saint Nicholas is Santa Claus, and it was born out of racism and slavery? No thanks. No thank you. No. No thank you. Will not be participating in the foolishness. Cannot do it. Won't do it. No thank you. That's how I feel about it, honestly. Now, the one thing I will tell y'all is that on this channel, I'm going to give you the truth straight up. Like, and I'm not telling you things that I'm thinking. I'm actually going to the sources. And that's the one thing I appreciate about being a dentist or being at the doctoral level is because in college I learned a lot. I took Greek mythology, I took Bible courses, I took, of course, a whole bunch of science courses, learned about Hippocrates, and I learned about all of these things, not knowing how all of it ties together. Now that I'm older and the blindness is off my eyes, I'm able to see that I'm with the environment that I'm living in, and I'm able to really move a little bit differently. So I'm not even the same person I was 1 month ago. Since I've been reading, that's all I pretty much do now is just read, 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 and more reading. And I'm just shocked. Very, very, very shocked. And then I went on deeper into Christmas, right? And like I said, Christmas is really a combination of I keep forgetting the name of it, the Saturn holiday, the other ones that I mentioned earlier. It's just really Back then, they were just doing a lot of sacrificing of people and animals and drinking and dancing and partying and drinking and having sex and doing all kinds of stuff for days and days. And once the Puritans or maybe the Puritans became the Pilgrims, they was like, oh, we gotta disconnect from these holidays because don't they ain't really doing nothing. They just partying and doing whatever the hell they want. So they was like, we gotta disconnect from this. We can't have this image on our history. They're like, what the fuck? Y'all gotta stop. Okay? So all the gods that they worship for the sun and all of these stories they told, they covered it up, put the cross, and said, hey, now this 25th, the day that we used to celebrate the son of the god, the god of the sun, this is gonna be Jesus' day. We're gonna put Jesus here, put the cross here, and this is his day. I learned that there was no evidence that Jesus was born on the 25th. This was just the day they already celebrated something that had nothing to do with that story, and they just did it. But if you read, you'll learn a lot that's kind of how a lot of this pagan holidays, this Greek society, all of these things came about. It was all an imitation of the true Aboriginal people. And once they saw that, they say, you know what, we can't celebrate like this no more. We got to pipe down. But some people was like, this is our tradition. Like, we're not giving it up. So that caused a divide amongst those people. And they said, you know what, y'all can celebrate, but it's going to be Jesus' Day now. All right. So that's how Christmas was kind of born. They kind of changed the names, changed the theme, and pretended like it was a positive holiday, right? So when they invaded the Aboriginals in Turtle Island, my ancestors, and they came over here and started war and killing them and taking their property, kidnapping them, all of these things. Yes, yes, yes. They said, you know what, we ban Christmas in America because we don't want to bring that over here from over there. Yeah, look it up. Christmas was banned in America, y'all. I bet y'all didn't know that. I was today years old last night too, girl. I was. Yes, I was. I was like, what? Wait, what? Just like they banned books. I forgot the year they banned books, but they banned books. It seemed like they banned everything. But they had Christmas banned, y'all. They was like, nah, y'all ain't bringing that over here. Don't bring that drinking and partying and eating and going crazy over here. Yeah, look it up. Don't even trust me. I'm telling y'all, don't trust me. Because I didn't trust these things when I heard it for the first time. I was like, wait, what? I'm a little confused. I'm a little confused. I was very much confused. Very much confused. I was today years old, y'all. Today years old. Today years old. And they still celebrate it today. I was just on YouTube. And when I do these, the next time if I do like a history lesson, but I like the solitaire because it kind of entertains me while I'm teaching. Um, but I'm just teaching y'all what I learned. So when they came over here, they had Christmas band. We're gonna go back to that point. And in this game, I'm pretty much. Am I stuck? Can I do a play? Five? I don't see. Eight? No, I don't see. Don't see. I don't see no play. Do y'all see a play? I don't see a play. Don't see a play. Okay. Anywho, so that's what they did. They had that shit banned. They sure did. They had that shit banned, baby. And I was like, no, they had grandma banned. What? You got to be fucking kidding me. But they had it banned. And then I guess once they started colonizing, missionary work, pushing for the Bible, they started changing all of my native Aboriginal Turtle Island Niji Indians into Christians. And then they said, you know what? Well, now Christianity and the Bible, we got to make Christmas a holiday to continue our pagan thoughts, like continue with this made up stuff, right? So they made Christmas a holiday. Let me see. Christmas didn't become a holiday in America until like the 1900s became a holiday in U.S. So Christmas became a federal holiday in the United States June the 28th, 1870. It was 1870. My bad. It says when President Ulysses S. Grant signed a bill into law. Before 1870, attitudes towards Christmas in early America ranged from warm to hostile. The Puritans who fled Europe to escape the Anglican Church viewed Christmas as a sinful holiday associated with Catholics. In Massachusetts, celebrating Christmas was illegal and punishable by fine. After the Civil War, many Americans wanted national traditions to unify the country after the war. Protestant opposition to Christmas celebrations had relaxed, and Congress declared Christmas a federal holiday. hmm hmm The first state to recognize Christmas, Alabama, was the first state to recognize this as Christmas. hmm hmm And then it says the first American to observe Christmas. In 1835, Harvard professor George Ticknor and his daughter Anna participated in a Christmas celebration in Dresden. In 1875, Louis Prang introduced Christmas cards to Americans in 1875. Louis Prang. And then millions of Americans adopted the German tradition of decorating trees. Santa Claus. The cartoonist Thomas Nast perfected the image of Santa Claus in the late 19th century. The first public Christmas tree lighting ceremony took place 1910 and 1920s. Yeah. Yep. And even the 12 days of Christmas, that goes in line with the celebration of the solstice. So you'll see this stuff goes like, it go kind of crazy. It go crazy, y'all. I know. I'm today years old too. Today years old. About a lot of stuff. hmm But the good thing is that knowledge is truly power. Knowledge is truly power. And the more you know, the more you literally can grow. You know what I'm saying? The more you know, the more you grow. So that's why I have been like in a weird. This year has been like a true awakening. Cat Williams, if you know who that is, he said it best. Like, this is the year of the truth. No longer are we sitting around saying, "Who am I?" Okay, I can't let the enemy, anybody who wants to tell me something that I'm not and try to make me believe that I am that, I can't let you tell me who I am. It's just not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So that is my thoughts on Christmas this year and every year for that part. Dang, I'm moving too much. They counting all my moves. So how y'all feel about that? About knowing? Cause I know in my family they're probably just gonna be like, "Oh, we don't really celebrate it for that reason. We have our own meaning now." But in my eyes, it's like, how can you get away from the true meaning of what something started with? You know what I mean? And that's the ignorance of it for me. And I feel like that's why a lot of my people, my Niji family, um, won't really wake up, and we continue to push these holidays that strip us away from the soil. They strip us away from our true ancestry. They just they just do a lot. They strip us away. Seriously. They really do. And for me, I just know, like I read to you earlier, when you have bullies and you have people who are being taught this racist information, they actually go out into the world and feel like, hey, man, I'm better than you. They actually feel like that. Like, they feel like they can pick on you call your skin black and ugly, all this stuff, that don't get me no more. When I was a child, it really used to bother me because I felt like I was a slave from Africa. Because none of my family had done the genealogy work. They all, just fell into the Bible, and just began to become brainwashed. And they won't even probably admit that, but just knowing the research that I'm doing, the facts that I'm finding, just knowing where my people came from, it's truly mind blowing. It's really fucking mind blowing. I can't even lie to you. It's truly mind blowing. Let's put this here. No, I can't put that there. I can't put that there. I can't put this here. But it's mind blowing, y'all. And when I read sometimes about this history and the paper genocide, it just sometimes I end up crying because I'm like, how can people be so evil? How can they be so evil? How? Boom, we won. Uh, uh, Okay, okay. Yeah, I was like, why Dr. Sean playing solitaire? Because I don't know how to play nothing else on here. And I don't know how to get my chat to show up on the screen yet. So if you're chatting, I can't really see it. But yeah, I'm gonna play again. I don't know how to play any other games on here, and I don't feel like learning. Congrats! Yay! Okay, get me out of here. Play next game. All right. So we won that one. It said your stats are unsaved. Oh man. I need to save my stats. I can't save it right now because I don't want y'all to see my information. But yeah. So just knowing what I'm talking about now and how these holidays were invented, does that change your perspective on, Christmas? Or are you one of those people, like my family, where you're going to just be like, Thanksgiving it's just about the food for me. I don't need to know the history. Like, I just want to eat good. Is it like that for you? You know what I'm saying? I know for me, just having a deeper sense of knowledge and just having a deeper sense of who I am really puts things in perspective about the things that I will celebrate and the things that I won't celebrate. And I won't, will no longer um, celebrate things that don't align with the truth. You know, it's kind of like I'm brainwashing myself if I do that. If I'm like, well, I know what Christmas is, and I know it's deeply rooted in paganism and sacrificing people and slavery and all these things, but that don't have nothing to do with me. And even though the people over there in the Netherlands and the Dutch, even though they fighting for because it's racist and they know the true history, it don't have nothing to do with me. Like, I think for me that's an ignorant standpoint to have. Like, I really believe that with all my heart. Like, that's just ignorance on full display when you can just continue to do things like that. And unfortunately, we live in a society where everything has been pretty much like, oh, it ain't that bad. It don't really mean that no more. Like, it's okay. Just, no. It does mean that, you know. So, yeah. I'm a whole new person, y'all. Like, I told y'all today years old about a lot of shit. Today years old. And I used to try to um be politically correct about a lot of shit. I used to try to be, like follow what was laid out. Like, I was born into this, like born into this world of just believing things that aren't true. You know what I mean? And it's kind of crazy. And I'm grateful that that is no longer me. That ain't no longer me, boo. I don't fall for the okey doke. I don't get down with things that I know just isn't true, all for the sake of just having fun. Nah, because people really hurt. My ancestors really died. They really, like, you know, it's just not fair. It's not fair. And my heart goes out to the people over there dealing with these holidays that, I don't know. It's crazy. But, yeah. So, y'all can imagine how I felt last night reading that because I didn't look up Christmas expecting that. You hear a lot of rumors, you see a lot of things, but until you go and research and you actually see, like nowadays, the internet makes a big difference. So I actually saw like the video of one of their past celebrations with Santa Claus arriving on the ship on wheels, and they was all screaming and the kids out, and uh, yeah, yeah, mm, it's kind of crazy. The world that we live in, the truth is stranger than the fiction. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. And we're going to dig deeper into these topics. I'm just getting my foot wet here on Twitch, and I also am streaming to YouTube. So if you can see this and I can't see you, I do apologize. But I'm still kind of new to the Twitch scene, and as you can see, my game is kind of like laid back, not really like because that ain't my style. This game right here gets me to think, and I need to learn some more of these card games, but I don't have time. I don't. But anywho, y'all just leave me a comment if you watch this on the replay. Tell me what you think. Like, if you're in Turtle Island and you're Niji, do you feel like, we gonna still celebrate because you don't mean that no more? Or do you feel like, dang, I didn't know that. I need to move different. You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna move different? Or are you just gonna be like, girl, bye? Oh man, I'm stuck. Oh no, I'm not. Boom. There we go. Not stuck. Not stuck. Not stuck. Periods. Don't play with me. Don't play with me, boo. I thought I was stuck for a second. Oh. Turn it up. Silver beginner earn won twice in December. Today's solitaire stats. I am 66%, 66.6%. Least moves 143. Fastest time 5 minutes. And best score. You placed number 1 of 1. Okay. So now we're gonna play it again. I'll probably say my stats after I hang this up with y'all. Okay, okay, okay. Wins today. 2 wins. Dang, somebody won 612 times. Like that's too many times to be playing. 600 times? So let me see if I can go fast since I know they calculate like speed. Let me see how fast I can go, y'all. Let's see what we got here. What we got here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. What can I do? 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 I can go right here. Because the last one I finished in 7 minutes. But when I'm talking, I get really, really distracted. Boom. What can I do? What can I do? Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. Boom. Okay. Okay, I could put you here. Boom. I could put you here. Put you... No. What can I do? But yeah, man. So I'm just grateful for all the people who continue to wake up our tribe because we have been so lost for so long. And I think that has a lot to do with like social media. So many different pictures and artifacts and things are getting discovered and exposed, and it's time. Like, it's time. No melanated child should be ridiculed for the color of their skin when their skin is a jewel. Like, what? I wish you would try me now. Black is. I can't even say black no more because I'm not black. I'm some. I don't know. Man. Man. They did a number on my family. They definitely did. And I'm just here as. You know how there's a quote that goes around. It says, they tried to bury you, but they didn't know that you were a seed. They tried to bury you, but did not know that you were a seed. Just think about that. I mean, especially here in America, they try to bury us every day, mentally, physically, spiritually. Um, but it's not working because you can't cover up truth forever. You just can't do it. I don't think I would have ever even tried to dismiss the truth. I just wouldn't have done that. Makes no sense. So, the way that I am reversing the curse or reversing all of the mental bullshit that they try to put on my people and myself is just learning. It's just that simple. I'm just learning. Like, learning isn't banned anymore here. Yeah, learning was banned, books was banned, everything was banned that would help or that we already had. It was banned. So that's not banned anymore. So my thing is I just have to continue learning about who I am, learning about my ancestors, learning about just everything. Okay, 75%. So it says top scorers is me. What? I'm gonna add my name, but not right now. Not while I'm live. Wow. So a lot of people may not want to hear the truth because the truth is very, very strange. You may not want to hear it. Um, I just, I don't know, y'all. Shit is crazy right now. It's crazy. Cray, cray. Very cray, cray. But I'm going to tell you something. Every day, I'm just going to continue to learn. And I'll be honest with you. When I was younger and they were teaching about like Christopher Columbus and how he was, the best savior, he founded America. There was nobody here. And to go back and learn that it was all a lie and that he saw people, he documented people. He was going up to these people, just planning to kill them, planning to come back and steal their land and trying to figure out where the gold is. And I mean, it's pretty much all written down. It's written down. And it's kind of crazy. Like I said, I just learned about Christmas, Santa Claus last night. I was up late as hell, just reading, and I just got so far, and I was like, "Whoa!" I'm just going, and I got really, really far in my journey. I really did. I got super, super duper far, and the more I went back, the more um I realized that it was all crazy. So that's why now I have to live in my truth with everything that I do. It's a must that I just spread the truth, and especially to my Niji family out there who are lost and, struggling, working, living paycheck to paycheck, just trying to get by, confused about their identity, just lost. And, you know, this is the state that it is over here. People can't afford groceries, they can't afford their rent, they don't even know who they are. Celebrating Christmas, trying to get ready for holidays that don't even exist, spending a lot of money, and just constantly being in a state of debt and shock. You know, my eyes, I'm taking my stance, y'all. It's fucked up. It's not fair. It's fucked up. And something needs to be done about it. Something has to be done about it. You know? What are they going to do about it? I don't want to hear, oh, well, it's just a. No, 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 no. You only say it's just a holiday if you did not read. Now, if you just don't want to go read and you just like, it ain't. If you want to dim, then I get it. You just got the evil mindset. You know what I'm saying? If you think that it's that. But I have been on the sideline about a lot of the things that I believe because I just didn't know. And I was just following, things that were told to me. But once you know better, you literally do better. Once you know better. Once you know, like the truth, you can no longer live a lie. Like it just won't align with you. It won't align with anything that you're doing. It just won't. And you'll just be like, dang, I didn't know that. So the whole time I was over here celebrating Christmas and Santa Claus and being ignorant as fuck, it's people across the waters who have a very dark memory of what all of these things mean. You know what I mean? So we have to stop being ignorant. We really have to start being truthful and stop living in this pseudo environment. So I'm 80%, 122 moves, fastest time, 3:35. It says I'm number one. Yay! Okay. So yeah. So that's why now I just live in my truth, y'all. If I find out something about somebody who I thought was good and they really bad, bro, I'm not following you no more. I'm not listening to you, what you say no more. I'm not. Not me. Not me. And if I can help my people, yeah, not us. I won't be celebrating that no more. I won't be blind anymore. Just can't do it. Can't do it. Mm-mm. And I really need to get my chat working. I yeah, I've been up today. I went on YouTube. And I know it's not that hard, but I'm missing a key link. I don't know, cause when I was in OBS, it was a lot easier to get the things to show up, the widgets to show up on the stream. But since I've been in Streamlabs desktop, I'm doing something freaking wrong. I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. But despite that fact, I have decided that I'm actually going to read Christopher Columbus's letter live because I know when I'm reading it, I have to stop. Like it takes like for me, it took a couple days to get through because it's like it's like a written movie. I'm telling you, it's like a written movie, and you just be like, what? And you can just see his whole mindset. You can see what he thought about the people who he encountered here. You can see that there were actually people here and that he wasn't discovering something. You can see the plot in it all, like, and I feel like that's important. And I know a lot of people actually won't read it. So that's one thing that I want to do. I really want to read that story live. Like, I'm going to do that. I don't know if I'll do it today. And the way, time is, I don't think we should wait for anything. Like, if there's anything that you want to do in this lifetime, get out of the habit of saying, oh, I'll do it later. I'll do it later. Later sometimes don't ever come. And then you end up procrastinating and never doing what you said you were going to do. Okay? So don't do it later. Do it now. Don't wait for tomorrow. Do it now. Just don't wait. Don't be one of those procrastinators. You know what I mean? Don't wait. There's an urgency for my people, my Niji family, to wake up and know who you are. There's an urgency. It's an urgency to stop celebrating things that don't have nothing to do with you. Like these holidays ain't have. When I went and did the research, they didn't have nothing to do with me. Like they didn't. They really didn't. In some kind of way, my family has took them and made them our holiday. Like, we're not from the Netherlands. Like, what are y'all doing? We not from the Netherlands. But, yay, I won again. I won 4 times. The thing about solitaire is you can pretty much always win if you know how to play a little bit. Uh, Play next game. But yeah. Yeah, but I like being live with the games because it's a lot better than me sitting here talking to myself. uh, but the only thing is, I just have to keep growing on here. But I can say I have been showing up though. I've been showing up faithfully. Faithfully showing up. Not giving up, showing up. That's one thing we won't do is give up. No. Show up, yes. I'm gonna show up. When it comes to learning and being involved, oh, I can't put that there. Oh yeah, no. I will show up. You gotta show up for yourself. You know what I mean? And I'm still trying to figure out this Twitch thing. I'm gonna be patient with myself though. Because I mean it's just the internet. Just lollygagging around. Lollygagging around. Lollygagging around. Hey, 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 hey. But I am committed to figuring it out. Figuring it out. Figuring it out. Figuring it out. So what I'm gonna do now, because my stream is pretty stagnant, and I can't see my comments, and I hit my mark, an hour. I always say that, an hour. I really should stay on here longer, because I'm telling y'all, I'm in the streaming game, period. It's gonna take me a while to grow, but I'm here, boo. So go ahead and hit the follow button. If you want to know the truth, especially if you're part of my Niji tribe and you want to know the truth, go ahead and hit the follow button. Because I'm going to do some deep diving. Deep diving. Deep diving. I have so many things left to uncover and learn and know. And I was never into world history until I became the age that I am now. I was never into it. Like in school, never into it. They didn't really teach it. They mostly made it like, how can I describe it? I think I'm stuck. Oh man, I lost. Let's start it over. Let's try one more time. What's one more time? One more time. 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 And nope, no moves there. No moves there. Okay, no moves there. I can do that. I can do that. All right. I can do that. I can do that. And boom. Any more moves, guys? What y'all see? I don't see nothing. I don't see Nathan. I can do that. But yeah, I'm in a weird space in life, guys. But it's all gonna work out. If you never been in a situation where you've had your whole nationality stolen, or you've been in a place where your whole identity has been a mystery and hidden from you, then you probably won't even know what I'm talking about. You probably be like, what are you talking about? But it's not a good feeling to uncover things like this. It's just so like, I don't know. That's why every day now I'm today years old. And I say that because it's like every day something that I thought I knew, it turns out not to be freaking true. Not to be true. Which is why I think they're banning TikTok, because there's a lot of information getting out. And people are realizing that they've been hoodwinked. Just like me, I realized, dang, I've been hoodwinked. I've been completely lied to. And the only thing that I'm saying is, I guess we just gotta keep uncovering and going down the rabbit hole. I gotta get to the place where Twitch doesn't make me sleepy. I need to set this up more comfortable, like chill out a little bit. Let me just chill. Chill out. I think what's really messing me up is that I can't see my comments. Can't see them. I think I lost this game again. Let's see. Hint. Aw, man. I ain't even see that move, yo. I think I had to get a hint. I keep it sharp, though. Oh, I could do that. I could do that. I could do that. What else can I do, y'all? I could do that. I could do that. I can do that. I can do that. I can do that. What else can I do? I can do that. I can do that. I can do that. What else can I do? I can do that. What else can I do, y'all? Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I can do this. I can do this. 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 That. 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 Boom. Boom, 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 boom. What am I missing? A 5, 6. Boom. Yay! Place 2 of 2. Great job. Play the next game. I said it one more time, but I'm going to say one more time. One more time, one more time. Do it one more time, one more time, one more time. Hey, one more time, one more time, one more time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We can do that, we can do that. We can do what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What's this? What's this? We can move that here, move that here, move this there, move this there, move that there, move that there, move that. Kind of stuck now. Move that there. Move that there, move that there. Move. Okay, move that here. So yeah, this is gonna be my last round of this game, and I just want to fix my channel, so I'm gonna go and do another studying on Streamlabs to figure out the chat box. Something that should be so easy, and it's not. Should be, but it's not. Let me go back. Let's see. Dang, I think I might have lost. Oh no. Put that there, put that there, put that here, put that there, put that there, put that there. Yeah, this is my last game, y'all. Put that here, put that here. Put that there. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, yay! So I'm out of here, guys. Thanks for chilling with me while I play this boring ass solitaire and give you a deep dive into the true history of Santa Claus, Zorpiet, Black Pete, and Saint Nicholas. So I'll be back, and who knows what we'll learn in the next video. Make sure you are following, and yeah, I'll be back later. I gotta figure out how to fix my chat, y'all. Please help me fix my chat. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go read and try to fix it myself. All right.